Okay, guys and gals, about 10 seconds of the obligatory disclaimer. If you want to read the whole thing, just pause the video. Welcome everybody. Let's take a look at feeder and live cattle futures. These are the feeder cattle futures GF January 2022 contracts today ended at 163.575. Yeah, prices continue to erode. Been talking about this for a while. That on the average, prices look like they're going to erode. Head towards this 50-day moving average. The daily cycle is for 12.19 for the price low to occur. So for those that don't know cycle analysis, this is a cycle, and generally where these two cycles come together right here, you would see a price low. Now it may not get all the way down to where this arrow is, but you know, it might continue to track down here for a while, right? You can see it did it here, right? So we would expect it somewhere in this area between, say, December 13th and December 27th, you know, somewhere in this area, you start seeing a price low, right? And it looks like it's doing that on the average. You got some green days sprinkled in here, but the red days are much more prominent, yeah? Got some pretty big red days going on here. So, what was the range today? 1.95 points, okay? Pretty significant day downward. Now, back over here, we had a high of 168, so prices continue to erode. Remember, the 50-day moving average is 159, so don't know if we'll get all the way down to there or not, but I think we're going to get below 162, which is right there, somewhere down in there probably. 161-ish maybe. So continue to see prices come down. Let's look at the weekly. And now it looks like the MACD may start rolling over. Definitely weakness going on here. That's starting to roll over. That looks like that's going to roll over. So the 50 week is doing this. That's at 151. Not as likely to get all the way down to there, but you know, you never know. But the daily price action we see going on as price declines are beginning to show up in the weekly, right? So that's this week. So 2 weeks in a row now of red candlesticks here. Okay, let's look. The monthly chart. You know, overall, monthly still looks strong here. Some divergence warnings going on here though, but bit of a mixed signal. But so far, you know, on the monthly, long term, this still looks strong. Okay, let's look at the hourly. I don't know if did I have an hourly? No, I didn't. But we may be able to. Maybe we can. Let me see something here. Hold on a second. Just trying to see if there's an hourly cycle going on here. It looks like I see a little something there and there. But okay, yeah. There's a little something here, so we'll go ahead and change this to yellow. And so these yellow arcs you're seeing here, kind of a loose hourly cycle, because I see a low here. It kind of happened a couple hours before that. That one showed up right there, which wasn't much, but it did show up. Then this one definitely showed up here, coming down into there. This one definitely showed up right there. Boom. So, if these hourly cycles continue, then another low would be about 9 p.m. Texas time on December 8th, which is tonight. Okay, so that would be the next low, somewhere right around here. And it looks like prices have been coming down on the hourly chart. So, of course, 9 p.m. cattle doesn't trade at 9 p.m. at night, but, you know, so however that's going to play out, it wouldn't be 9 p.m., but it's kind of hard to tell where that's going to fall. Maybe like 1, let's see. That's doesn't open until 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's really hard to know here. Let me see how many sessions are making up a cycle. I can kind of figure that out. 1, 2, 3, almost like 4 full sessions make up a cycle. So if that's true, we've got a 1, a half, another one here approximately. So I'd say about 2.5 more days. Yeah. So in about 2.5 more days worth of sessions. So that would put us at, let's see, as I do this video right now, it's the 8th, so that'd be on the 10th. The 10th or 11th, I would expect a price decline coming into the 10th or 11th if I'm figuring this out properly, okay? So that's where that would be. December 10th or 11th, we'd see a price low. So prices may do something like that, but I think they're going to come down as we get towards the December 10th or 11th, okay? All right, let's go over to live cattle. Okay, let's look up the daily. Live cattle just tracking sideways. I mean, the last 2 days have been weak, but for the last entire week or more after this gap up, gave back a little bit, and then since then it's been just tracking sideways. A little bit of weakness last 2 days, and it looks like it might want to roll over, and if it does, then we would see more price decline. This daily cycle ends on 12/12, so we could see prices continue to come down as the closer and closer we get to December 12th, okay? Now, they may not come all the way down to this 50 right here, but I think we might continue to see price decline. Looks like that's what it wants to do, so definitely keep that in mind as we get closer and closer to like going into next week. Let's look at the weekly chart. Also showing weakness. Long term on the weekly looks like it's up, but yeah, there's also some divergence warnings going on here. When did that come in? Actually, just this week. So this week isn't over, so we can't say for sure that this divergence warning is going to last, but we'll know by Friday close. If that stays there, then I'll expect prices to decline on the weekly chart. Okay, let's look at that. Look at that monthly. Still looks strong here, guys. There's also a divergence warning here, right here for the month of December. But since December is still going on, we're not going to give this any credence until the last day of December closes, or the last trading day for December closes. If that's still there, then we'll know we have to give it place some value on it, which would suggest price declines. But for now, monthly things still look strong. Okay, let's look at the hourly and finish this up for the cattle. Last 2 sessions have been below the 50. Makes sense. Both the feeder and live cattle are weakening as they move into the 2nd and 3rd weeks of December, and so now the hourly chart's starting to show prices below the hourly. Remember, this was the whole gap up approximately right there, a little bit lower actually, like right in there. So that's a long way to go to fill that gap. Don't know if it'll do it, but as it turns out right now, guys, and it's been a while, the 50-hour hourly chart, the 50 hours beginning to look like it's starting to weaken, and that's been positive for, geez, how long? It's been positive for 1, 2, 3, more than 3 weeks, going on 4 weeks, 3 weeks, and now it's showing weakness. So there you go, guys. I see weakness in both the feeder and live cattle futures as we move into the middle of December. All right, that's it. Subscribe to YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I appreciate that. Give me a thumbs up as well. Don't forget to click that little bell to be notified of all videos as they come out. Consider the membership for $5.99, guys. That's super cheap. I cover crude. I cover gold. I cover natural gas. I cover wheat. I cover oats. And I put out occasional trade alerts. Okay. Some members have done really well. Premium members who subscribed. It doesn't get much cheaper, guys. I go any cheaper than that, I'm giving it away. Think about it. $6 for an entire year is like $72. Okay, you can pay monthly. All right. So consider that. It's a really good deal. Talk to you all real soon again next time.